What's up, guys? As you can see, we are in Cathedral Ward because we are going to go take on the most difficult NPC hunter in the game, the Bloody Crow of Cainhurst. So this is actually my second time trying to defeat him. It's not that I don't want to show you guys me dying or losing or anything like that. It's just I don't know how many attempts this is going to take, and I don't want you to sit there and watch me face him, you know, like multiple times in a row. So I'm just going to probably just put in me eventually beating him, but I'm just admitting to you now that this was not my first attempt. I'm on attempt 2 right now. So, I was so pissed though. I had him down to very minimal health left, and he got me with the shotgun, with his side pistol and his riposte. So you guys can go ahead and do this. I got it to work last time, but sometimes it's tough to get to work. Go blue elixir and then hug the wall over here. See, there are my blood echoes. You mother. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see. Did we get it to work? Did we get it to work? I'm not gonna lie, a little bit cheesy of a maneuver, but it's kind of fun to pull off on him. Anyway, I just want to show it to you either way in case you're having trouble taking him out. There's always that option. So he can heal. Oh god, see, that's what happened. I got caught with that at the very end last time. I avoided it the whole time, and then he got me at the very end because it does one-shot you by the time because his gun takes up. His pistol does massive damage, and it's a super quick draw too. It always seems like you should be able to get more hits off on him than you actually can. He's gonna heal at some point. I kind of just accept that as part of the match because it's hard to keep hitting him with numbing mist reliably. Shite. Alright, so it's tough trying to get damage in on him now while he has his pistol out, because his draw is so quick. Alright, now that this is the time you really can get in on him, when he has the Chikage out. Because then he can't riposte you when he's in that phase. Yeah, so alright, so he used his heal there. That's okay, because he's gonna do that. That old hunter bone tool that he's using increases elusivity. Ah, come on. Alright, this is our chance. I didn't really want to use a blood vial there. Ah, damn it. You definitely don't want to go in and swing wildly. You can get him with multiple hits when he's in this phase. Ah, shit, he got us there. That's a powerful attack. I used the Chikage as my main weapon when I did my Blood Tinge build, and it can get some beastly stats. Alright, we got you under half, son. Oh my goodness, I'm so on edge doing this fight. So you definitely want to get in and out quick. Only like one hit at a time, really. Because if you start going for multiple hits, he pulls out his pistol super quick, and he could, like I said, he can basically one-shot you. Definitely err on the side of caution. Alright, we're doing okay. I got a little lucky there. Damn, that pistol just does so much damn damage. Oh, that wasn't a good shot there. You know what? I'm gonna riposte you. He's hard to get though, he dodges. Oh ho 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 ho, eat some, son. Oh my god, that feels so good to do to him. Be careful though, don't get too greedy. That's how you lose this fight. Ooh, see? You lose this fight by being greedy. Oh, come on, son. Oh, get in there, my son. I don't know why I didn't riposte you earlier. Oh, eat that. Oh, dancing on your grave, baby. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad Alright, so 2 attempts. Not so bad. Let's see, what do you drop? I forget. You drop Blood Rapture. I forgot what that rune does, but we now have a functioning Grand Cathedral lamp again. And one thing we can do too while we're here is we can go give Alfred the Canehurst summons that we found earlier. I picked on my blood echoes that fell, right? I must have. Oh man, that went pretty good. So as you guys saw, I had a lot more. So I guess what I would recommend is while he has his Chicago, I would probably match what he's doing. If you're having trouble with this fight, if he has his Chicago out, you should probably go ahead and two-hand your weapon. If he has, because you can get more damage in without worrying about him riposting you, parrying and riposting you. If he has his pistol out, I would probably take your pistol out, because you could actually parry him fairly easily when he's in that phase. Or at least I got it twice, and my timing's always not perfect. So you're going to go in here, and you guys should recognize this from earlier in the game. Where we are, that's the path down there where you give the guy the password. Fear the old blood. Let's talk to Alfredo.
Good to see you safe.
Good to see you safe too, Alfred.
Just
This
tell
is
me
super
what
nerdy to
keeps
say,
you
but I wish Alfred could meet Solaire. I feel like that'd be cool. But we're gonna give him the unopened summons, and he is gonna be very excited.
Canehurst? I've heard tell of Canehurst nobles and their
They're
amusingly,
amusingly
pompous
pompous invitations.
I will depart immediately, but first.
Thank you, buddy. So that's gonna open us even more weapons for us in the Hunter's Workshop. If you're interested, you can buy them at one of the baths. Praise the good blood.
It has been an honor. Let us and may.
So,
It has been.
if you guys are having trouble with the Bloody Crow of Canehurst, I was trying to look up earlier real quick before. I was trying to figure out when is the latest time you could face him before he disappears. And I didn't find a definitive answer. I'm not sure if you could face the Bloody Crow of Canehurst after defeating the Nightmare, after defeating Murgo or not. I feel like if you take out Murgo, that might be when he disappears. But you could face Bloody Crow of Canehurst a little later than this. So if you're having trouble with him, you could come back. Just be wary of beating specific bosses may cause him to disappear. If anyone knows exactly what triggers his kind of portion of the game ending, let me know. I'm guessing it's probably after you take out Murgo. He probably goes away, but that I'm not entirely true. So now what we're actually going to do is go directly to Canehurst, where we sent Alfred. No, we're actually going to go to Vile Blood Queen's Chamber and find our friend Alfred having a good time. You can fight him if you want. I think I might try to take him out, just because it's fun, you know, to have another NPC hunter fight, even though he's.
Look, I've done it. I've done it. Smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There. What good's your immortality now? All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
All right, there, buddy.
I've done it.
Oh, so he is obviously very excited for having taken that out. But now, so as you can see, I think you can grab some queenly flesh. It writhes. What does that say? It writhes eerily. Sorry, Alfred. Alright, so this is kind of a fun fight, just because he's been. I feel like you shouldn't be that hard to riposte, because your windup is enormous. Yeah, your windup is huge with that thing. Damn, that didn't do that much damage. Alright, we got this. It's just going to take a little bit of patience. Alright, we got a bit of better time patience on that. Oh, I thought I hit that perfect. Damn it, a little late. Oh, I thought I had good timing there. No, Alfred! How could you? How could you, Alfred? All right, I don't know what happens now. Do I have a second chance to still take him out? Is he still going to be standing there? I don't remember. I've only ever tried to beat him once, and I took him out, so I don't know what happens if he gets you. I'm actually curious to see. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, he's still standing there. All right, so you could just... Oh, now he's already pissed, though. He's buffing up, probably with lead elixir. Oh, shit. So that thing's going to do huge arcane damage while it's charging up. Oh, no, I chickened out. Oh, I chickened out. Also, where are my blood echoes? Oh, I chickened out again. It's hard to read that. Oh, blood echoes retrieved. That's good. Oh, there we go. So that backhand one is kind of hard to read. All right, we got you now, buddy. All right, come on. Oh, little wonky, but we got it. Where'd you go? All right, we should get him this time. Oh, shite. Powerful staircase. Or something. Oh, I thought I got him there. All right, come on, buddy. Where are you going, friend? Oh, you heal. I forgot you heal. Oh, shit. That does... Don't want to get caught on that ledge there. This is a sweet little battle arena. All right, let's go for the two-hander. Oh, got him. Got him sleeping. Oh, he got me sleeping. Oh, this is a fun fight. Definitely do this, guys. I highly recommend it. Oh, you're done now, son. Come on, I want to get the sweet Hail Mary. I want to get the, Yes. Oh, that is so satisfying. Pray for Master Ligarius in my stead. Alright, so I highly recommend doing that boss fight. You get the Radiance Rune. I highly recommend doing that little NPC fight, guys. So definitely attack him and do that, because I don't believe you could use Alfred for anything else in the rest of the game. So you can go ahead and take him out there. And that was a pretty fun fight, so I definitely recommend going ahead and doing that. So we're rounding out our little NPC stuff we got to do. Now we are going to do one more thing. We are going to go to... I know we're doing a lot of jumping around here, guys, but we are going to go to... I just want to round out these storylines for you guys. We're going to go to the Altar of Despair, and I believe we should be able to bring Queen Annalise back to life, unless you need... I'm trying to remember if you need more blood dregs or something to that effect, or if you could just straight up heal her, bring her back. So you're going to come where we fought Ebrietas. Going to run over here. Offer flesh to altar. So that was that flesh we picked up from her. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. Alright, so there's one other little side mission we could do too that I would like to go check on, where we could get the Madaris whistle, or the Madras whistle. I always mispronounce it, but don't worry, guys. We will be facing a boss in this episode. I just wanted to take the beginning to kind of wrap up our little loose ends of NPCs. So we're also going to, now we're going to go back to the Queen's Chamber, and she should be waiting for us. So I think after this we can go to either the Nightmare Frontier or to the Old Hunters DLC. And yep, here she is. I like pissing her off and coming up here. Nil. I don't think she says anything. Closest kin, bearer of her blood. Alright, so you can give her some blood dregs. I don't recall the actual reward for giving her blood dregs. I don't know if it has to do with PvP, but I don't believe you get too much out of it. I'll probably look that up later and maybe leave it in the description. Oh, you get a gesture. No more blood dregs. I await your return, my queen. Alright, so that's taken care of. But I'm thinking I might do the Nightmare the Nightmare of Mensis before the Old Hunters DLC, just because I'm kind of trying to do this playthrough in a manner that would be easy for first-time players or new Bloodborne players to follow. But we can now, I want to check on one more thing before we get going. We're going to go to... You know what? We'll do that in the next episode because I don't recall offhand the exact... I'm going to go to lecture building, second floor. I don't remember the exact sequence of events in order to make that happen at the moment, but you can go back to the Forbidden Woods and get the Madeiras whistle. So maybe we'll save that for the next episode, and I'll look up exactly how to do that because I don't recall off the top of my head. But as you can see, we're in the second floor of the lecture hall now. Earlier we were down below, and that's how we got to the Nightmare Frontier. This is how we're going to get to the Nightmare of Mensis. Go ahead and open this door. The Nightmare of Mensis is... I don't know, I go back and forth on... I thought there was a guy up there. Is there not a guy up there? I know there is in the other area that looks similar. There you are. Alright. Well, luckily he's not going to do too much damage to us. Get off me, son. These guys actually give you a ton. Just wanted to check out the moon rune on. These guys actually give you a ton of blood echoes. So, if you remember, that looks familiar. That's where we went down there earlier. Shoot, we're running low on blood vials. Should be okay for now, though. If I recall, the Ludwig's blade does quite a bit of damage to our friends here. There's nothing in here. Thought there was a chest maybe in here. Maybe just a little shortcut. Well, yeah, I'm trying to do the game in an order that's relatively beginner friendly, which is why I believe we're gonna come here. You could actually do the Old Hunters DLC after you take out Murgo, so you don't have to worry about that. Trying to get little cheap shots in on us over there, buddy. Don't worry if you don't have too many blood vials in this area. I only have 7 left, but I think once we get to the Nightmare of Mensis, we can go back and heal up. Or we can go back to the workshop and buy some. Quicksilver bullets. Get back to class. Why are you not studying? One game I really want to play that I've never played through the whole thing is Persona 5. I don't think I'm going to put it on the channel just because it's a really long game and it's so different from Bloodborne that I don't know how many people would actually be interested in it. But I am really looking forward to playing Persona 5, especially the Royal Edition. I have Persona 5 the Standard Edition, but I really like playing full complete versions of games. So, by the way, this is super easy to miss. I only recently noticed Communion Rune. I only recently noticed that this door was here, to be honest with you. But, saying, yeah, I like playing complete versions of the game. So I got about 10 hours into Persona 5, and I loved it. It's right down my alley. But then I noticed that Royal was released, and I was like, shoot, I don't want to put 100 hours into this and then miss out on Royal. So I decided I'm just going to get Royal and start over from the beginning. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to put that on my channel unless people are interested or not. Let me know if you are. Maybe I will. that game's so different from Bloodborne that I don't know how many people would actually be interested in that, and it's such a long game that it would just take so much time to complete, time to complete on the channel. It'd be like 100 videos, and I want to keep it moving with like a lot of other types of games. I'm not opposed to long games or anything. I just mean like it would take up. I don't know if I want to start doing like multiple videos a day. I like just the one a day for now, so. And that would take up such a big period of time. But I am looking forward to playing it. I think we cleared everything there is to clear. Almost positive. And now we enter the Nightmare of Mensis, which is technically the last area in the base game, which is technically the last level of the base game. So, I think you guys should be good. The thing, you just have to go slow and steady in this area and not try to rush through it. But like I was saying, I go back and forth. I go back and forth on whether I like the Nightmare of Mensis or not. Now would probably be a good time to take out some Molotov cocktails, which I haven't used in a while. You're 100% gonna want sedative. One thing to consider too, guys, is you might want to keep your insight low in this area, because insight does correlate with frenzy resistance. And you are going to get frenzied to death in this area. So you could already hear Margot crying. You could already hear the baby crying. So these guys, when they die, when you kill them, they release... Oh, that was easy. Alright, they release those unless you burn them with fire, which I was thinking that I didn't realize I was going to be able to one-shot those guys. So I didn't think I was going to be able to one-shot those guys like that easily. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, luckily I don't really need that. It might be a blood chunk, so I don't know if I should totally say that, because I might try to actually level up my pistol after all, but for now we are gonna go. Yeah, we only have 7 blood vials, so we're gonna go back real quick to the Hunter's Workshop, refuel on everything, and get back out there. But like I said, you guys could do the old Hunter's DLC now if you really want to jump into it, but I would suggest if you're a new player, probably do the Nightmare of Mensis first, or get at least halfway through it, because the DLC is harder than the Nightmare of Mensis. But you're going to want to keep... I already said that. The insight. So let's go ahead and go for... Let's go for an elixir. And we'll take some fire paper. That should be good. Pair Ludwig's Blade. Got all the runes we want. Actually, you know what? I want to check something out. Radiance. What does that do again? Vial HP recovery up. So this is the rune that Alfred dropped for us. So that is really useful. So yeah, definitely go ahead and take out Alfred, because that is a really useful rune. Radiance. Alright. HP, stamina. There should be a frenzy resistance rune. Deep Sea. Throw that on. Oh, not at the expense of stamina. Bop, bop, bop. We're pretty good on HP, actually. Let's go for stamina. Stamina. Let's go for... Wow, we have 4 communion runes, so we can get like 27 blood vials if we want. But we're going to go stamina. We're going to go frenzy resistance. And what else do I want to throw on here? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the moon rune. That's what I want. I want to keep the moon rune on so I can keep building up my blood echoes. So stamina, echoes, frenzy resistance. And what we're also going to do to really put it over the top is put on some frenzy resistant clothing. So again, just look for the highest number on the right there. I'm not that concerned about what we actually look like at the moment. I just don't want to get frenzied. 28. Anything higher than 28? Nope. Let's see. 38. Frenzy resist. Oh, nice. 60. Anything else? Nope. Again, guys, you can't... One thing I wanted to tell you guys if you weren't aware, the Chalice dungeons actually don't. The DLC scales with what game you're in. So the DLC scales with New Game Plus. So definitely go to the DLC before you go to the ending part of the game, which I will show you later. But the Chalice dungeons do not scale with. The Chalice dungeons do not scale with New Game Plus. I just remembered there's one thing we missed in the Nightmare Frontier, or in the second floor lecture hall. So I'm going to go back and do that real quick, even though I just went to the wrong lamp. Bear with me, guys. Going to run back real quick, but that's okay because it gives me a chance to say, yeah, in the Chalice dungeons, it's interesting because I think even Miyazaki, the developer of the game, had said he wishes he could have put more time into the Chalice dungeons. They didn't necessarily get to fully do what they wanted with them, which is probably why they are fairly repetitive after a while. I knew I was forgetting to do something in here. I even looked around at the end and I said, was that everything? But I knew I was forgetting to do something. I just remembered. But yeah, the main, I'm rambling on, but I just wanted to say that the Chalice dungeons don't scale with New Game at all. They're just totally their own thing. But you could run by them. We already took them all out, and there should be a ladder here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, you're standing next to it. We even took you out before. You know what? Might as well take you out again. Or not. No! Forget the blood echoes. Save yourself. Save yourself. Alright, so we're going to come down here, and we're going to find our friend who had previously pushed us into the Lake of Poison in the Nightmare Frontier.
Hey, look, you didn't. How did this come? Do you think you love me?
Yeah. Let's say not at all. See what he says.
I should think I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you should appreciate it.
A spider with a head. Standard stuff. So he's going to give you a rune. So go ahead and be friends with him. Does he give you anything else? Alright, you all done, buddy? Not today, my son. That was uncharitably done. Now let's go out here, and you can see, back to the first floor. But let's go back upstairs and just run back out the door up there. And we will be, oh my goodness. And also I just remembered, I didn't even buy blood echoes. But that's okay, because we should be at the point anyway where we could level up. Yeah, this is not the most efficient episode I've done so far. I'm jumping around a lot, but when you get to the end of the game like this, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I'm just trying to tie up all the little loose ends. This could just be an episode in itself, maybe, and just call it the Bloody Crow of Canehurst, although I think we could get to Micolash still in a reasonable amount of time. Let's see, let's go. Frenzied Cold Blood. Let's go ahead. Channel our echoes with my desires. Vitality. Cool. I think we're gonna go ahead. Let's not go too crazy with the blood vials because I still do want to level up some more. Let's go 13. Should be good. Now behold. All right, all that running around. Now let's go back to the Nightmare of Mensis and see how long this looks like. I'm trying to figure out, can I get to Micolash in half an hour? I don't know, it's going to be tight. I really don't want these videos dragging on too much more than an hour. So we'll see how this goes for now. Alright, so this area is very tricky. Definitely have sedatives handy. Let our friend come over here. That's not the button I meant to press, but it worked out. So if you'll notice, they are resistant. Let's see, is he going to drop anything? No. They are also affected by frenzy damage. So one thing you can do is drag them out and they'll get hit by the frenzy. And then you can go hide behind these and they'll take a good amount of frenzy damage. See, here he comes. Or a little bit at least. See his health going down fairly rapidly. Nice. He fell off the cliff, so we don't have to worry about his creepy little worms. There's one there. I wouldn't worry about those because they're just the same as like at Castle Canehurst. They're just such a pain to hit. Alright, so as you can see, putting on the frenzy resistant clothes and having our insight low is really being a benefit right now for us. Because usually your frenzy builds up super quickly. You know what, let's see real quick if we can grab that spider that we missed earlier. Let's see if it's still going to be down here or not. Where are you, buddy? Or did you already run off? There you are. Nice. I think this might be blood chunks. Come on, give me blood chunks. Nice. I think I might as well go upgrade my... pistol after all. Unless I want a second side weapon for later. Alright, let's stay here for now. Let's let our frenzy meter come back down. So you're definitely, like I said, you definitely want sedatives handy. Blue elixir could definitely be used pretty efficiently in this area as well. As you can see, what's frenzying us is a light from there, which I will show you what it actually is later. Come on, frenzy meter. Alright, it should be okay. Low enough. Friend over here. Try to stop behind these things and use these for some cover. Going for the Hail Mary, that didn't work out. Alright. Trying to going for Hail Marys in Bloodborne and Souls games typically does not work out. You know what you might want to do here is Molotov this guy so his worms don't get you. No, come on. Oh shite, this is not going how I wanted. This is not going how I wanted. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Alright, well, that was probably an example of how not to do that. I was trying to throw the Molotov at him because if your last blow at him is with fire, then those worms don't shoot out of him. But if you're not too concerned about that, just go ahead and take him out any way you wish. Now's a good time for blood elixir. So our rock throwing friends, which always seem to hit me multiple times for playthrough, do not get us. Alright. You are blind as a bat, my friend. Oh shit. I think you could parry them, I'm pretty sure, and they have a really slow wind-up. Nice. Alright, so watch out over there real quick, because there's another one of them there. He blends in and he's easy to forget about, but there's another guy there. What I think I'm going to do... Should I go take out... I forgot what works better. Taking out him or going and taking out our friend in the back over there? I feel like we may be better off doing... because they can reach us from here. I feel like we may be better off doing this. Are we going to be able to make it by you without you seeing us? Hopefully a rock. Alright, well, they see us. Alright, well, now it doesn't matter because they see us anyway. I think we should be able to just kind of hang out here, though, and they won't notice us. Turn back around, son. Nothing to see here. Oh, shit. Well, he sees us, but at least his friends don't. Yeah, be careful, because these rocks can one-shot you. So just be careful. I suggest just getting in and out. Ooh, their damage is gonna stack mad fast. Oh, got a little lucky there. Alright, we are just riding blind right now. This is super reckless. Probably should have, in retrospect, taken you out first. Oh, got a little lucky there too. Alright, cool. He's pissed, so he's gonna come all the way down here. Let's see, just be careful of them, because they could still possibly hit you from up there. Alright, this actually ended up working out okay in the long run, although it was not the plan. Let's see, can we parry you? I feel like we should be able to pretty easily. You have a huge windup. No, that was way too early. Yeah, there we go. I figured you guys looked very variable. Take you out. Alright, and I think your other friend has a pretty low amount of health up there, so let's run by you. His rock shouldn't be able to reach us if we come all the way up. Still be careful, because if they hit you, they will deal massive damage. Oh Jesus! Almost got clipped on the edge of that. Oh, even like the after effects of the rock do so much damage, even if it doesn't really hit you head on. Oh, stayed in the pocket and timed that perfect. Oh, it gets weary trying to time them later in the game just because they deal so much damage, but you just have to be confident and stay at the pocket. Like I said, if you do miss, they do a ton of damage to you. They hit like a truck. Alright. This is a pretty easy spot to lose echoes, so just take your time. Feel free to use blood elixir. Try to keep your frenzy damage as low as you can, but we are not off the hook yet. There are going to be a boatload of super creepy spiders in here. That could easily take you out, so just be careful with this. I think honestly the best way to do this is just get them in the doorway and then take them out one at a time. Or take them out through the doorway, I should say. The problem is not taking them on one at a time. It's that this area it's really easy to get clipped on the doorway, and if multiples of them hit you at the same time, their damage just stacks super fast, and you could, it is possible for them to take you out, so just be careful with them. Alright, good. Is it only you left, my friend? So he has pretty good range, so just be careful. Like, as you just see, that hit me all the way through the doorway. Ooh, get out of there. Oh, nice, but this is doing huge damage. Alright. Our fire blade's doing huge damage, though. Oh, nice. Alright, got you, son. Oh, I'm lucky he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't go for an additional attack there. He probably... Well, I was definitely in range. Either way, it took him out. Just wait for these guys to kind of come down. They're not too difficult. See, when they're one-on-one, I mean, they're no problem at all. It's just more that when multiple of them jump on you at the same time and the damage starts stacking, they could surprisingly... They could do a lot more damage to you than you would think. Alright. Done with that. Alright, we're actually moving through this area at an okay pace. Shaman Blade. See, I had remembered, for some reason I thought those were in Cathedral, or in Upper Cathedral Ward, but I think that's just because the little Cthulhu guys, the brain suckers, they have a potential to drop Shaman Blades. I think that's what I was thinking of, but that's where the Shaman Blade item is actually sitting, which is going to be useful later. So keep those, do not use those yet. Keep those in mind. This NPC is actually fairly tough too, because he can do... He's actually using Ludwig's Holy Blade too, and he can do a lot of damage with it if you get hit. Be careful of being hit by it. We're actually doing pretty good right now, though. If he two-hands it is really what you want to watch out for, but they're easier to parry than I remember. Oh, nice touch. He has that too. Oh, you're gonna shoot us? I don't think so, son. Alright, well, if you're gonna do that. So, not as difficult as I remember. I don't think it's the difficulty as much as if he hits you with a big shot with the Ludwig's Holy Blade, like, I mean, we're using it and it's OP, so it only makes sense that if someone hits you with it, it's also going to deal massive damage. So just keep that in mind. Not too difficult to parry and riposte. Yellow Backbone. The Chalice Dungeon. I was talking about the Chalice Dungeons earlier. The Chalice Dungeons are... I would recommend doing them at least once. Like, if you love Bloodborne, I think it's worth playing through them at least once, because there are some additional bosses in there, and you could farm tons of echoes and gems in the Chalice Dungeon. But if you're one of those people that's probably just going to play Bloodborne once, maybe twice, I mean, the Chalice Dungeons are probably not super necessary to do, because they are... And we're going to grab our first shortcut into this area. Send that elevator down. The Chalice Dungeons are not the most exciting part of the game, but they are, like, if you're just gonna casually play through. What I'm trying to say, without rambling, is that if you just play Bloodborne casually once, you probably shouldn't feel like you're missing anything if you don't go to the Chalice Dungeons. It's kind of just an extra piece of the game. But it really doesn't have that much to do with the main story unless you're really into the lore. So these guys are kind of weird enemies for this for an end game area, because they're really easy to take out. But we will take it. Blue elixir. This area of the game, it's more... Oh, there's a bunch of friends hanging out here. How many blood echoes are you guys dropping? It's more the environmental hazards in this level than the actual enemies themselves. Damn, they drop 500 echoes each. Man, we could actually get... Or 500. We do have a moon rune on, remember, so that is helping. And we're going to be able to get 2 more moon runes here and really stack up a ton of blood echoes pretty quickly. Alright, it's easy to miss items in this area, but I think we got everything so far. Old behind the bookshelves, eh? Alright, these guys are fairly easy to parry. Well, if your timing is good. If not, they will... Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't let them trap you in a little area. Alright, so timing is way earlier. Alright, it's even earlier than that. Alright, so these guys, you have to time them pretty early, it looks like. Not too difficult, though, if you're using Ludwig's Blade anyway. Like, I keep mentioning this, but last playthrough I did an pure arcane build. Be careful, because these guys will try to sneak up. They think it's funny to try to shove you off the cliff. As you'll notice, holes in the floor. So, these items that are very obviously precariously placed... These guys will try to run up and push you off the edge, as he just almost did to me there. Just be careful, and you should be okay. Yeah, this area was kind of a pain with the arcane build, because there's just so many of them. Where are you? I hear you over there. I think you're right around here. Not today, my friend. These guys do shoot poison arrows, and they do more damage than you would think. So just be careful of them. See, it doesn't do a ton of damage if just one of them hits you. It's more, again, it's that stacking effect that's annoying. Oh, come on. See, if multiple of them hit you at the same time, and then their deady comes out. Nice. So he's relatively easy to parry. I don't know what he's supposed to be. It looks like some weird mix of like an Egyptian, something that evolves in an Egyptian tomb. And I don't even know what else. Take you out. Just be careful of rolling right off the edge. I'm sure I've done that at some point. Cool. Alright. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm thinking we're going to get to Micolash in this episode, who is by far the most infuriating boss in like all of Bloodborne and Souls games in general, for that matter. So I don't know. His fight could be over in 2 minutes, or it could literally take like a half hour if he's being a pain in the butt. I'm sure there's like an exact path you could take to make him go where you want. I just don't know exactly what that is, but I'm sure speedrunners and the such have that probably dialed in. Let's see, nothing over there. The first half of Nightmare of Mensis isn't my favorite, but I really enjoy the second half. I think the second half is pretty cool. And the second half, on the second half, there's a farming route that gives you a ton of echoes if you need them. There's a part there's a part area in the second part of Mensis. What the heck are you doing? There's a part in the second part of Mensis that can give you over 100,000 echoes. Come on, my friend. Come down. Doggy crow. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, that'd be pretty embarrassing if I made it through this whole area and then this thing took me out. Just dodge by them instead of trying to just meathead them to death. Alright, I just grabbed this item in here. Oh, come on. Maybe the jump doesn't have to be that dramatic. You know what? I don't think it has to be that dramatic. Alright, you just have to... Oh, nice. That could be useful. Might have to add that into our old holy blade. Now we got the reverse. Had the crow with the dog head. Now I have the dog with the crow head. Standard stuff. Blood chunk. So I believe if I have my lore... Oh, Kin Cold Blood, that's huge. Nice, we're going to be able to level up really well. If I have my lore correct, I believe the Nightmare is stacked on top of the old Hunters DLC. I'm fairly certain. Alright, let's activate that elevator. That one's not ready yet. So Micolash is in here. You know what? We have almost no blood echoes left, so I think we are actually going to run. In retrospect, I probably should grab that elevator back. We're actually going to want to call that lift back up. Yeah, we only have 4 blood echoes left, so we might want to run back real quick, use our echoes, or sorry, blood vials, use our echoes, get some more blood vials, and then go in and face Micolash, just because I feel like if you lost your blood echoes in his area, it would be a pain in the butt to find them again. And this is going to take us all the way back down, so you'll recognize where we are. So that elevator in the earlier area, right after the NPC hunter that I sent down, that's that elevator. This elevator takes you all the way up. Have another lamp. First, just for the sake of completion, we're going to go take out our friends over here. Who... Oh, shite, you're right there, huh? Alright, well, I could have easily snuck up behind you. I just didn't realize you were right there. Should be able to riposte it up the cliff, though, which is always fun. My timing was somewhat decent. Oh no, I chickened out. Oh, it still gave it to me. Oh, I missed it. Oh, darn it. No, nothing? Alright, let's do this. Oh shoot, I don't want to dodge off the cliff myself, because I've for sure done that before. Oh, come on. Classic. Relying solely on the power of Ludwig's Holy Blade right there. For some reason, I think this guy behind him sees us before he actually does. Do you see us or no? Come on, buddy, face the other way. You don't. You see nothing. You see nothing. All right, he obviously sees us. He just can't get by his buddy. So they are immune to frenzy. So if you want, you could kind of just outlast them with the frenzy damage. If you wanted to. Let's play this. Just kind of give ourselves some space. Oh, he's going to the rock. He's resorting to the rock. The rock says, "I'm gonna take you out." All right, cool. You're pretty much done for. All right, nice. That was definitely. There's definitely a possibility for some nonsense to happen there. Grab the eye rune, and I believe that. So if you go there, that goes back to where we started, very first started this area. And bloodstone shards. Alright. Return to the hunter's dream. Cool, I think we should still be in. This episode might go a titch over an hour. But that's alright. I don't want to have an episode with no boss at all. So, unless you count the Bloody Crow of Canehurst a boss. Which, I guess you do, but there's no reason to not finish off Micolash now.
Welcome. What is it?
Alright, let's channel some of them echoes. Nice, got that built up pretty well. Should be immune. We should be good to go on Micolash's. Should be good to go on Micolash's Call Beyond attack, I think. But just in case, let's put on the Choir Garb because it does protect against. It does protect against arcane damage to an extent. So go ahead and throw on the Choir Garb if you have it, which I believe we picked up in the upper Cathedral Ward, and is a pretty cool little costume anyway. So put that on. Sedative we aren't going to need. Pebbles we're not going to need. Blood Elixir. Micolash we can go with either. We can use Bolt or Fire on him. I think Bolt might do a. Actually, you know what? I don't know. That's a good question. Would Bolt or Fire do more damage to our old pal Micolash? Put our frenzy back down to 1. There, Ludwig's Holy Blade. Let's go ahead and check on that gem we picked up too, by the way. Let's see. Nice, that's huge. So, boost rally potential. Oh, that's a nice little gem. Going from 9.5 to 12.6 and a 2.3% rally potential. That's a nice little gem. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Cool. We are pretty good to go, actually. Let's go in here just to cover all our bases. Let's go HP. Let's go stamina. And let's go the one that has arcane defense would be useful, whereas arcane defense increases our. Oh, we have 2 arcane lake runes. Arcane damage reduction 7 on that one, or does that mean they stack? You know what? Maybe take off stamina. Let's do HP. Let's get both of those arcane. Let's go arcane, and then let's do arcane. So we have HP, arcane, arcane, radiance. All right, we should be pretty well covered actually to Micolash's arcane attacks. Alright, I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. He's just such a pain to have to fight like multiple times, so I just really don't want that to happen. Darn it, we have a lot of echoes sitting out there. Nothing we could really do about that. I think we should be okay. Alright. Let's go, Micolash, buddy old pal. So I think we want to go to Murgo's loft, and I will be right back. Alright guys, let's get back into this. Alright. Go back up into the elevator. And we are gonna be on our way to Micolash. Wait, you know what? What am I doing? That is not the elevator we want to take. I want to take the other elevator. Alright. We are actually going to take this elevator. Or if we can get in there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Now behold. Yeah, the elevators are a pretty safe way to lose lots of blood echoes in Bloodborne. They're always there for some good fun. I'm trying to think, are we totally covered? Is there anything else we want? Like I said, this fight, it's not that it's difficult, it's just that it's a pain in the butt if you don't. It's like really annoying to have to do multiple times. These skeletons can actually do like more damage to you than you would think. So actually, you might want to legitimately be kind of careful of them. And now we're going to meet our friend.
Some say cause.
Oh, cause. Oh, cause.
Do you hear our prayers?
Jesus Christ, I already have chills. The boogeyman checks under his bed for Micolash.
No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
The host of the nightmare. Alright, buddy, let's do this. My friend. Alright, so you're basically going to be doing a lot of running around right now. Yeah, like I said, be careful of those skeletons. You can just run by them if you want, but they do more damage than you would think. You know what? I should have put on maybe... I think we should be okay on blood vials, but I could have put on... I could have put on Isefka's blood vial if I wanted. Ah, damn it. I'm pretty sure there's a way. There's like probably an exact sequence to follow if you want to head him off and cut him off. Like he probably has like an exact pathing that's coded in. Oh, Jesus Christ. He probably has an exact pathing that's coded in that you could take advantage of. He's eventually going to run off into one of these side rooms, and that's where you're going to be able to... Oh my goodness, that's 3 times in a row. This is the one part of the game that I was a little worried about having super low... Not worried, but like having super low endurance, because I haven't upgraded endurance at all so far. Oh, there we go. I think he ran off into this room here. There he is. Yeah, run in there, son. You wuss. Are any skellies behind us? Yeah, they're far away. Alright, cool. So, in this round, he doesn't do a call beyond in this round. He just does... He only does the Augur of Abritus, so you don't have to worry about long-range attacks. I like taking those skeletons out just because they're annoying It's shite. So the Augur of Abritas is fairly easy to dodge. You can see it's pretty telegraphed. It's the only attack he actually does in this round. So just dodge it. It's pretty telegraphed. So once you get him to half health, he will disappear. So you know what I want to do real quick too? Oh, shut up, Micolash. You know what I want to do too is add in... I don't think we're going to need that, but just in case we do for whatever reason. Alright, so now we're going to go all the way up. We actually took out a good percentage of his health with, so I guess you can go over half if you hit him with a big shot. But there's actually some useful items we're going to want to collect here, even though we're in the middle of a boss fight, which is kind of funny. I don't want to run too fast after this thing, because there are enemies down here. So, and I'm not that worried about if I don't get that right now. I'm more worried about these guys and being poisoned by their arrows, because they have more... Oh, Jesus. They have more health than you would think. Oh, they don't shoot arrows, do you? Or are you just melee attacking me? Alright, so don't worry too much about that other spider, but we do want to go all the way to the bottom here. You could always come back here later if you want, but I want to grab this moon, one of the moon runes is at the bottom here. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's get him to come around the corner so his buddy won't shoot arrows at us. Nice. Got the riposte on the staircase. Oh, shite. Well, don't let him kill you. Alright, nice. Not the cleanest, but we took him out. There, got you. Oh, that spider was still there, damn it. Nice. Got another moon rune, so only one moon rune is still out there. I will show you how to get that after we deal with our good old buddy Micolash. Alright, so we should have... Yeah, it's really easy to lose your way in this level. So that's where we came from, I believe. We have a couple more friends on the stairs up here. Oh, nice. That is very friendly of them to give us those blood echoes. I forgot those were there. Or, sorry, blood vials. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. We shouldn't have to... We should be able to take Micolash out on this turn. Unless something weird happens. Alright, so you guys see where we are now, in a very similar looking area that is very confusing and easy to get lost in. So I believe this ends up being the actual final boss room. The room that he's eventually going to end up coming into. Oh my goodness, these skeletons piss me off. Because they could do... It seems ridiculous, and maybe it's just me, but they can do more damage to you than you would think they should be able to. Nice. Alright. The key in this area is to just take your time and not get too crazy. Which I guess is the key to most areas in Bloodborne. Yeah, this is probably not the world's most exciting boss fight to watch, because he keeps kind of just running all over the place. Alright, I think if we go in here, there's a couple items. So that bridge is going to eventually raise up after we beat Micolash, and that's where we're going to go next. I think, does he go down here? Where are you? He will jump down there eventually, I believe. Yeah, but like I said, this is probably not the world's most exciting boss to watch, nor is it the most fun boss to play, honestly. It's probably the most irritating boss in Bloodborne, but I guess he's not necessarily designed to be, you know, he's not designed to be Ludwig or anything like that. Alright, where'd you go, friend? You go back up? Yep, you went back up. Alright, cool. You're gonna jump. So he's gonna run over here. He's gonna jump down here. Which I'm trying to remember. Is this the last room you end up in? No, you're gonna run one more. Oh, right. Now I have to run around and jump down to where he is. Alright, so now he's in that room I think that I looked in earlier. Alright, like I said, be careful of these skeletons, because they hit harder than you would think they're supposed to. Alright, so he's now in there, so we obviously have to go up and then drop down. Right? Logically, you should go up and then drop down into the room he's in. Alright, let's see. It is so easy to get lost. Should we go here? Is this where we're supposed to go? No, this is like the beginning of the level. Not that way. Maybe back up. Maybe up one more staircase and then over? Then over here? Are you in... I believe this is where you end up. I think you're here, are you not? Wait, is this not where he is? No, because there's a staircase right there. This isn't where you are. But there is an item there. Frenzied cold blood. No, that's not where we go. Oh, it gets so confusing to where to find him. Alright. No, wait, now we're up here. There is an item up here somewhere. Oh, wait, no, do we go here? I look like a newborn now. Now this is it. Alright, cool. Now, behold. Can we drop down and attack you? Or wait, is this where I was earlier? No, he's in here for sure. This is definitely where he is. He's right underneath us. Alright, let's see if we can drop down on top of him.
Of course.
Do we get some damage there? Alright, I am not loving that skeleton being there. Oh, shite. Oh, come on, he actually got us with a punch. Alright, come on. Oh, thank the F for that. I'm still not positive if I'm allowed to say the F word on here or not, if I want to eventually do anything with it one day, but for now, I know I've already said it a few times before, but anyway, oh my god, thank F for that. Watch the bridge come down for us. Oh, I'm so thankful that we got that in the first try and that I didn't have to come around here a second time. See the bridge raising. There's a key around here somewhere for the old iron gate, but I need to run around and go find exactly where it is. Yeah, I guess I maybe could have split these episodes into two, but that's okay. They're just going to be I think it's just gonna be one long episode for now. It's one of those weird ones that it's like you have enough stuff to do. You don't really it's not quite one episode a night, quite two, so you just end up with one long episode, but that's all right. Let's go ahead. Where is the iron key? Is it up on the second floor somewhere? Usually I find it in the course of running after him, but I didn't come across it in this. I didn't come across it this time for whatever reason. Yeah, see, that's where the next lamp is, but then there's also a key in here somewhere that you could come across in the course of this playthrough, or in the course of chasing him around, and for whatever reason I didn't come across it this time. Anyways, I'm going to find that off camera because this episode is coming up on an hour and 10 minutes right now, and I don't know how many of you are really going to watch an hour and 10-minute episode, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the lamp, and I will find that key off camera, and then hopefully I'll give you a more decisive run as to where it actually is. But for now, we are at the lamp, and we are really coming up on the home stretch here. So thank you guys for tuning in to this extra long edition. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace.